William Bradford was born in 1590 in Leiden, Holland. He was an English separatist leader there. And then on the year 1620, on the day of September 6th, he had the opportunity to be on the Mayflower voyage. And this was only a 100-foot ship with 102 passengers and a crew of 30 to 40 people in extremely cramped conditions. Eventually they reached land, and by that time he was age 30. Where they anchored, which is known now as present-day Provincetown, they decided to settle there for a while. William Bradford volunteered also to discover and be an explorer, and eventually they explored enough to where they found what is known nowadays as Plymouth Harbor. And when they got to what is known as Plymouth, it was not good weather by that time. It eventually turned to winter, and they all suffered from severe exposure to the cold wind and waves. So eventually they decided to return back to the Mayflower, where they had colonized first, and when he got back, he discovered that his wife Dorothy had fallen or jumped off the Mayflower during his absence and drowned. So shortly after that, he started serving as a governor, and then eventually he started to get into literary works. And one of his most well-known works by far is of Plymouth Plantation. It is a detailed history or manuscript about the founding of the Plymouth colony and the lives of the colonists from 1621 to 1646. The writing of Plymouth and Plantation is a mix of facts and interpretations, which gives the reader the true picture of how life was at that time. It's said that Bradford wrote the journal because he wanted to make sure that future generations could gain insight and wisdom from the success of failures of Pilgrim's first years. And of Plymouth Plantation consisted of many poems. And another one of his piece of works is a sermon, which also consisted of many poems. William Bradford was a poet. And many people loved William Bradford's poems. Well, this is what I learned about William Bradford. I hope you enjoyed. I probably did a terrible job, but I tried hard. So, thank you, and I will see you later.